like the way I want it. Play it cards right, baby, we can fall in love. You can put it down.
Girl.
Cuz hello.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Welcome back, y'all. Shout out to all our girls and guys with the
You.
because you know we never
You.
Welcome back, y'all. We miss y'all every time we leave, of course. And if this is your first time joining us, I'm Shana.
I'm Nikki.
And thank you for watching Gurl Cuz.
Hello.
In tonight's episode, we're going to talk about being stuck.
Stuck like chat.
What do you do if you are feeling stuck? Do you stay or do you get out? And when I say stuck, I'm not just saying stuck in this seat. But I mean stuck, you may feel stuck in a relationship, a marriage, a friendship, a job, a home,
a friendship,
a state. It could be any place, person, thing, the nouns. You know I love the nouns.
She loves people, place, or thing.
People, is it people, place, and things. I love them nouns. Shout out to the teachers. So you know, here we are tonight. We either going to get unstuck or we just going to be stuck.
So where y'all think I am with it? What y'all think I think? In regards to being stuck or unstuck? What you think I think?
Get your ass up out. I think that's how I feel. Like, stuck how?
Stuck in the situation, stuck in the lifestyle, stuck in the expectation. It's a lot that come with being stuck.
But what's making me stuck? Because I think we have choices, right? So if I feel stuck, I can choose to be unstuck.
You can choose to be unstuck, but I think that when children are involved and when people that you've been in a relationship for some time is involved, it's difficult to be unstuck. I only say that because that was me with my children.
Now I know, because y'all know if you watch season 1, we talked about, staying in relationships for the children. So being stuck, feeling stuck, but you like, I'm going to stay stuck because, it's for the kids. Now,
I'm going to invest in this.
I'm
going to work on this.
Staying because we want to see the kids happy. We want we want our children to see that, you got 2 parents in a household. Like, what are we expecting our kids to get from us staying together in this household? Are we stuck and we're choosing to stay stuck because we're helping each other out when it comes to the kids? Like, I'm taking them to school, picking them up, and maybe you doing the homework or, getting them ready for bed and making the dinner. Like, what do you think?
It's the reality of the lifestyle that you built for your kids, for your family, the family dynamic. Listen, I have a cousin that was married for, I don't know, a long time. They had 2 children. They decided in elementary school that when their kids were in elementary school that they were no longer going to be together. They stayed in the house together. They played mom and dad. I mean, of course, it was mom and dad, but they played husband and wife until their youngest graduated college. Until their youngest graduated college. She graduated on Saturday. And they signed their divorce papers on Monday. And was together from elementary school to when she graduated high school. From elementary school to when she graduated college on a Saturday. And they signed the papers on Monday.
Wow. So, in a situation like that, what do you, like, do y'all still sleep in the same bed? Are y'all still... chicken wah, like, are y'all still dating? Are y'all still, trying to find a ways to, because y'all choosing to stay in this and stay stuck, are y'all finding ways to, stuck
can be committed.
I'm committed.
I'm not doing this with Shana.
I'm committedly stuck.
Cut! The word stuck and the word committed can be interchangeable. I'm committed to this lifestyle. I'm committed to my wife until this changes. I'm committed to the ideations that my kids' parents are together.
Okay, you say till it changes to what? Because we already accept the fact that we feel stuck in this. So I'm going to go away if I feel stuck. I'm not really happy in this.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that I'm not really happy. And they decided, as two adults, that this is the perception. Remember, we just talked about lies and truths. This is the perception that we're going to give our family as well as our children. Because remember, when a relationship ends, typically it doesn't just affect us two. It affects in-laws, it affects our children, it affects everybody else that was invested in this relationship as well.
But why though?
Well, what?
Like at the end of the day, this relationship is for two. It's between me, you and I.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you. Us two decided to get married or be in this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, I don't owe none of y'all nothing, to be honest.
Right.
I don't. Whether I pushed you out or you pushed me out, mama, I don't care if y'all like him. That's
right.
what's up. But it's not working.
Right.
So I know, like, when people say that,
hello,
it's effective.
did y'all see the shit that baby
No.
when she cracked the motherfucking nails and she leaned up? When she cracked them knuckles and leaned up, pay attention.
I'm just saying, I feel like, because people do say that, like it's affected. Every other people gonna be affected by that, and I get
very
that.
much so.
But at the end of the day, I can't continue to stay stuck for other people.
Right. I think that you should absolutely choose you overall, but other people are affected. Other people, your bridesmaids, his groom's people. So you think that the bridesmaids.
Go ahead, let me let you finish.
So you think that the parents, the bridesmaids, the people, the church or whatever that you went and got your premarital therapy, marriage counseling before you get married and all that. You think people don't invest in your marriage?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. No, I get it because I'm out. But at the end of the day, I think that a lot of people take into consideration the main point, which is their family and the dynamic or whatever perception that they want or the feelings that they might have for somebody. And then the reality.
The reality.
The reality is we ain't together, but we together though. We ain't together, but I'm going to hold you down. We ain't together, but you can stay on my insurance. Hey! Sometimes it's bigger than your feelings. The choices that you make sometimes is bigger than your feelings. Sometimes it's a business move. Sometimes it's a hello. Oh, sometimes sometimes the decisions that you make is bigger than your feelings. It's a decision, it's a business move. It has a lot to do with other people, places, and things. Somebody might stay with you because you're ill.
Don't stay with me because I'm ill. Don't, what do you mean stay with me? Like, continue to be my man?
Like, our relationship isn't what it was. We both know that we're not together, but you're sick and I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to hold you down. Yeah, but
you don't have to stay with, we don't got to be together. Like, you don't have to be my man. You can leave.
But what's being together, though?
Because you said stay. You said, well, stay because you ill. Stay what? Like, stay in the household?
You can stay in the household.
Relationship?
You can stay in the household. You can stay in a relationship. You can still be together. You can still be my friend. You can still be my confidant, all that.
Yeah. Bro, thanks, bro. Now we bros.
I think once you make a choice for somebody to be your husband, I think that it's not as easy to bro them. only say that, I only speak from experience, right? Because it's one of those deals like, okay, so you're no longer my boyfriend. Because, you know, I believe in boyfriends. I believe that I can be your woman. I could be your girlfriend for the run, for the triathlon. I could be your girlfriend for the triathlon. But sometimes when people, and it all depends on what stake you put on being married too. Because I guess that's the question. What stake do you put on being married? And then what does the commitment look like? How far are you willing to go to stay committed to your marriage?
I mean, I say, like when I did the whole bro thing, like, first, I don't want nobody to stay with me in a relationship with me because I'm sick. Like, if you're choosing, you say, you know, I still want to help you out, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. You know, especially if I need your help, I truly appreciate it. But that don't mean we have to be in a relationship. We don't even have to no longer live together. Like, if you want to come over and assist me with things or take me to the doctors or whatever it may be, if we decide, I think we decided to break up. It was we had an adult conversation. We realized this ain't it. Like, it's okay. Like, we both agreed on it. You want to move on and probably find happiness with another young woman. I'm a little, but I might still got time to get me a little bone shit go on. I might want to do that. Like, we don't have to, be together, but maybe we can still be friends, We still got kids together, so we still got to communicate, but I don't think I want nobody to stay with me just because don't feel obligated to stay with me just because something happened to me or we got kids. Like, you want to stay because I love you and I want to be with you, not just because, she's sick. So
I can't leave her now.
Let me just.
Now, no. I will say I absolutely agree with wanting to be the choice. And I've said that before. Like, I don't care that we're married. And I don't care what y'all say neither. I don't care if I'm married and have paperwork. I don't care about none of that. I want my man to want to come home to me. I prefer to be the choice, not the obligation. That's just how I'm set up. Fuck the paperwork. Okay? Fuck the marriage title and all of that. I want you to come home to me because you want to come home to me. Not because I'm your wife. To me, that's how I feel. Like, I want you to come home to Nikki, not the wife. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but a lot of people stay in things because of the obligation, because they feel like they have to, because they feel like they owe this person whatever. And I think that it lends to commitment, high levels of commitment. As opposed to being happy, because you know that when you choose your happiness, it comes with a reaction. Something else is going to be affected when you choose your happiness. For me, I chose myself. When I left my marriage, I chose myself. And I knew that it would affect my children. I knew that it would affect how my father looked at my ex-husband, like, what the fuck is going on? What's up? My brothers, same type of response. My best friends, my mother. I chose me. And I didn't care what walls had to come down. I chose me. But it really is the understanding of knowing. And this is why I think that a lot of people stay longer than they should. Of knowing that all these other things are going to be affected by my choice. And some people will say, like I did for 9 years, I'm going to ride this out. It ain't worth it. I'm going to ride this out. Until I couldn't, baby, I ain't had no hubcaps. I ain't had no tires. I ain't had no axles or whatever else they had. I ain't had none of that. I was done. I was like, I had to save myself.
But I think that's like maybe like a you thing, or a person, not just saying you, but like a person could feel that way. Because I feel like if one of my, whether it's my sister, brother, one of my close friends, or whoever that, that I have a special relationship with, if they not happy in their situation, like to the point that they try everything they can try, I don't want them to ever feel like, oh, well, I don't want, my loved ones to be affected. Fuck that. Like,
Oh yeah.
That ain't my relationship first and foremost. You know, you chose him, so we you know, we grown to love him because you chose
We're
him.
Supporting your
We're
choice.
supporting you. So at the end of the day, if you choose to leave him, bye. Like, I'm still, you know, and no hard feelings to him, but at the end of the day, you're still my sister, friend.
Absolutely.
You know, whatever you are to me. So I don't really like. I think that's, you know, I guess it happens, but that people, you know, think like that, like, oh, other people won't be affected if we leave.
Right.
No.
I don't even think that it's that other people are going to be affected. I think that you know that the dynamic of your life is going to change. And the question is it worth it?
Yeah, because is it going to change? But I think that's a fair thing, like, because it can change for the good, though.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
It absolutely did for me.
Why do it gotta change for the bad? Like, it can change for the good. Like, you can still take care of your kids. They can still get the A, B, C, D. Now, I mean, like we talked about before, some people might be spiteful. But even those type of people is like, dang, like, this person is telling you they don't want you, and you still like, well, I ain't going nowhere.
Or
like
I'm just not happy.
Right.
I'm not happy in a relationship, and I'm going to put on a smile and live through this because this is the life that I chose. So why is it okay for me to choose something different now? I set this whole life up. We have children. My person is not upset, indifferent, or none of that. They live in their life, but I'm the one unhappy. So I unroot all of it because I'm unhappy. Because I'm unhappy. That's selfish.
So I gotta stay unhappy?
No, I ain't never said that because I'm an advocate of being selfish about you.
But why would that be selfish?
We know people that live in relationships that are not happy.
I know, but why would it?
And they still there.
Why would it be selfish for them to want to leave because they're not happy?
Well, you can want to leave all day long, but to actually leave, have they?
But why would it be considered selfish?
It is because you're choosing yourself over everything else that you've instilled, that you set the foundation for. That's selfish.
Well,
I'm good with being selfish, but no, I'm all the way good with saving myself. But you have to realize that your choice is going to affect other people. It's going to affect the husband, the wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, my baby mom, baby father. Your choice is going to affect them. Your choice is going to affect your children if you have it, and your choice is going to affect the dynamic that you have with this person. You might have businesses with a person, with your man, and you say, I'm out. Or is it cheaper to keep her? A lot of people live with, it's cheaper to keep her.
And then they end up messing around. So let's just say, okay, you want to stay? Cool. Or I'm still not happy, and I'm going to go find some possible happiness.
Right.
Possibly with another woman. So you okay with that? Or if you're not okay with it, I don't care. I told you. Like, I just feel like it's going to continue to get messy. Is it really worth it?
I think it's worth it.
But how about this? We say like, oh, it's cheaper to keep her, but it should be quality over quantity, because when it comes to buying certain like pieces, clothes, jewelry, accessories, you're not gonna pick cheaper because it's cheaper. You want quality, which costs more. So you say it's cheaper to keep her, but that's a whole nother motherfucking headache that costs way more. Though. So what's gonna make? I'm already
understanding.
Okay, so what's the understanding?
You ain't it for me.
Okay, now what we doing?
However, our kids gonna stay happy. These businesses that we have together is gonna stay businessing. And you do you, I do me. We're friends.
Okay, now if they can agree on that,
yeah.
Cool,
I mean, that's an option, but the hard reality is that people are in. Remember, we had this conversation. People that cheat, a lot of people that cheat are in very loving, happy relationships. Very. Everything is checked off.
Are they though? Anybody can say that though. Oh yeah, I'm happy. People be frauding out here.
Yeah, I think people be frauding, but they ain't leaving their wife, so how much wrong are they doing?
Maybe it's a reason why they ain't leaving.
But what's the reason?
Maybe it's cheaper to keep her. Maybe it makes more sense to stay.
I think maybe it makes more. Well, either way, I think both. But again, people cheat that are happy.
But are they really happy though? At this point, I think people be trying.
So you think that people aren't? You think that if you're in a happy relationship,
you cheating like what? Heavy on a regular? This was a one-time mistake, and then I never did it again,
or for years,
and you perfectly happy at home.
Wouldn't change the dynamic at the house.
A lot of these suckers be fraud and lying. They do. Like, I don't know. Like, y'all got to get it together. Like, either we going to be together or we not. Or we going to be together and we both agree to see other people. Like, what are we doing? Or we going to have, like...
I think that's unrealistic, though. I think that we both agree that we going to see somebody else. How realistic is that for us?
I mean, at today's day and age, it ain't that far-fetched. Because people... be in situations and they just be like openly doing them.
I get that.
Because I think it'd be other reasons. I'm saying people stay in situations for different benefits.
I get that, but how many people do you actually literally
I don't know
in
nobody
real life
that's doing nothing because I don't know their business. I don't want to know. Y'all do what y'all do.
Well, I know people
don't
business.
Tell me. Don't tell me.
I ain't gonna place no names and no tags and none of that. But we're going to talk about some real motherfucking shit. That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about real life. How many people do I actually know that will sign up for you do you, I do me, but we still win?
But you got to realize some people are going into situations not happy. Some people are going in situations like, oh, I know he ain't shit. I know she ain't shit. And they still going in these situations for different reasons.
Okay.
People ain't really getting married and being together because I found my person.
I think a lot of people find a person.
I really do.
It's still about to move.
I don't. I think a lot of people get married for other reasons than just I finally found my person.
Mm-hmm. So do you think that your person that you're married to, do you feel like they could make mistakes?
What's a mistake? I need a definition.
Alex?
Alexa.
Hey, Google.
What's the definition of a mistake?
A mistake is an error made in action, judgment, or calculation that is caused by poor reasoning, carelessness, or insufficient knowledge. It can also be defined as a misunderstanding or misconception.
Thank you, Alexa. Thank you so much. So my thing is a mistake. How many times are we making that mistake? If we're making it multiple times, is it still calling that a mistake?
Is that still your person?
I don't know. Because my person, when I make a mistake and I see that it hurts you, the mistake that I made, and I love you dearly, you're the one I chose to spend the rest of my life with. We both wanted it to love. We found each other, my soulmate. And now I'm still doing it again and again and again. Did you ever really let me save you?
Right, but does that have anything to do with being your person?
How are you my person? How? When you know that you're doing something to purposely hurt me. You know that that's going to hurt me because you seen what it did the first time and now you're doing it multiple times? You feel like your person will purposely hurt you?
I don't think that my person would purposefully hurt me, but I do think that your person is your person, though.
Regardless how many times they hurt you.
Regardless if they're a drug addict, any of those things. I think that if this is your person and y'all connect on a soulful level, I think that that's your person. What do you think? No?
I'm not accepting that.
You don't have to accept
the fuck
that.
out. You my person or not. Boy, fuck you.
No, I get that.
Person.
Yeah, I get that. But I guess my question to you was, do you think that your person would make choices like that? Or fall in the
No.
same hole twice?
They keep purposely hurting me. I don't believe that.
Okay.
And I could be wrong, Stevie, but
So let me ask you a question. And this doesn't have anything. This it's kind of like a just follow. Just sit back. Y'all sit back for a minute. What does marriage look like for you?
I don't know, ain't it?
Like in your mind. What does it look like when you think about? Because we only got a couple more years. We was on the countdown. Remember season 1? So what does marriage look like for you? What does courting and what does your husband look like for you? Like in real, like I keep saying in real life, but like, what does your husband look like for you? Who is he? Who is he as a man?
I don't got the answers. I don't know yet. It's probably why I'm not married. Maybe next episode or next season I might have the answer.
Maybe. I mean, I think that it comes with growth. I think that it comes with growth, right? But I think that the ideals is more on a boyfriend level than on a marriage level.
So you feel like your person can keep cheating?
Absolutely not. No. I think that for me, let me speak for me, because it might have a whole different meaning for you as your person, but I feel like your person is the oxygen to your air that you breathe every day. And I don't think that it has and I don't think that it has anything to do with, I think it's like, okay, I'm breathing fine, but if I had like a little extra oxygen, I'd be a little bit better. I feel like that's what my person is. And it has nothing to do with their choices or what they do. What do your person look like?
I don't know. You thought I was going to have the answer?
I was hoping I was trying to put the shit in context. No?
So do you feel like, I guess when it comes to cheating, you feel like your person could constantly cheat on you?
No.
Or are you saying no, like I want to accept that, or no, my person won't do that?
I don't know what my person would do, because remember, we still talking about people, right? But it's not something that I would accept.
Or is having a person or a soulmate, is that even a real thing?
I believe it is. And I think that you can run into your person or your soulmate multiple times in your life. I don't think it's just one human, one person. For me, I don't think it's just one person.
How many do you think it could be?
I don't know.
I don't think it's...
What you think? You think you can only have one
like
in your whole life?
I think I can be with other people. Okay. But I think that...
Like that connection only belongs to one person?
I don't know if it's one, but I know it ain't a lot.
I don't think it's a lot. But I don't think it's one.
I might just be one.
Okay.
I love my man. I be sure, man, I love him already. That's crazy. If you like gonna be my person, be my person. Like, don't be fucking cheating on me. What the fuck?
I'm not even just saying cheating on you. I mean, people can have vices. People can be gamblers. People can be drug addicts. I mean, anything.
We all flawed. Like, I think everybody got some shit with them. But it's all about what you're willing to accept.
Absolutely.
You could be my person, or I could be your person. It could just not be the right time.
I agree.
I think that can be a thing too. I think you mentioned that, like, feeling like you found your person is just the timing is wrong. So whether you may be in another situation, or they may be, or it may be snorting crack cocaine or gambling all the money, you like, and maybe a couple years later, they not, into that no more. They fully recover, and now the timing is right. I believe that happened too.
Do you feel like there are instances where you felt stuck?
Stuck in a relationship? I don't think so. And now, if anything, I would say maybe with my son's dad. But even that, I don't really think I felt stuck. Maybe that might have been the only situation where I felt stuck, because I felt like our son was the only reason why I felt like, all right, let's try to make this work, because I know I wanted a 2-parent household for him, but when I couldn't do it, and he asked me, I never forget, he was cooking, and we was at my mom's house. He said, you think we want to make this work, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no.
It just came out.
I said, oh, no. He stopped cooking and he left. I'm like, damn, we're going to finish this motherfucking food now. But I think when you had enough, you had enough. It's what it is. It ain't going to be easy, but man, nope.
So what does that look like in reality, though? So like being in relationships, like boyfriend, girlfriend, dealing with somebody.
What, being stuck?
Or still being in the same matrix with the person, because that's being stuck.
I think people get caught up in comfort. I know what this is, even though it's a headache. I've been here so long. Still got hopes that maybe this person want to change. It could be a situation where it's like, is it easier to stay and harder to start over, or vice versa? Would it be easier to, start over and harder to stay? I think that play a part too. Like, like I said, I'd rather just stay. I've been here for this long. I already know what to expect.
It's the devil that I know, as opposed to the devil that I don't know.
Maybe you got kids, your kids been around this person. Now you're like, I don't feel like meeting nobody else, bringing them around my kids. What if that don't work? This and that. And I think that can just be people in their own head. Like, you know what I mean? In their own mind, just assuming the worst.
Right, but that's being stuck.
And I think people need to stop doing that. Even if I'm people, like, because what if it do work? What if you do meet somebody that it ain't going to be like this? It's going to be completely different. They going to love you there and respect you. They ain't going to put you through hell and hot water. Like, but the more we stay stuck, we ain't never going to know. Like, what if they will love your child as if that was their own? Like,
yeah, that's real. That's real.
So it's like, would you rather stay stuck, or would you rather be open to seeing what else is out there?
Or if for nothing else, just being with yourself.
That's another thing. That's why I think it's important to be happy within yourself. Because some people be scared to be alone, be scared to be single. Like, you got used to a certain system, whether it's a marriage relationship. You got used to maybe this person doing certain stuff for you. So you like, man, I don't want to not get whatever you was getting, whether it was money or rides or, doing
not
stuff
rides.
for your kids.
Yes. Now, none of them rides. When it's Uber,
Listen.
Hello?
Listen, this
No, you
man
lying.
pick me up, take me to work, take me to the grocery, take me everywhere I need to go for the free. Some people, you wouldn't imagine some of the stuff people stay for. You'd be like, you staying for that?
That's
Never
real
know.
though. But that is
real.
it. That is it though. I think that's the premise of the conversation when we were talking earlier about people being stuck. And it's like, okay, but you're not happy, and you're not happy, so you might as well leave. But no, I'm staying for the ride. I'm staying for the comfort. I'm staying for what feels natural to me. And
that's why that's why it's important to first and foremost be able to make your own coins. Like, because you don't want to ever feel like, oh, I got to stay because he take care of me. But then I still got to accept the BS that come with, which is probably draining you, messing you up mentally, physically, emotionally, all that. But people do it. But I think it's important to be happy within yourself. Be able to take care of yourself, And then if that man is taking care of you, that is a choice. That's not like you need him to do that.
Right, but you need to feel that love, comfort, attention. Because if you didn't, you would have been left. If I didn't, I would have been rolled.
And that's a personal problem. Because you feel like you need to feel that you need to feel that, or you need to just feel it from him, because you can feel that from somebody else.
Well, but it hasn't proven to be that though.
But have you gave it a chance? So how you really know?
Yes. But if it aligns with your person, or or if it aligns with somebody being your person, or it aligns with somebody that you put a lot of years in with, or time, it could be 20 minutes. It's time. Like, you staying or you going? You gonna try something new or not? Because that person can only provide what they provide. Yes, in the sense of the way that person does it, or the way that he does it, is not going to be mimicked by the next person. Or you don't believe that?
Yeah, but what if the next person? I've never forget seeing this picture, and it's the young man Jesus got a big teddy bear behind his back, and then the young girl, she got a little teddy bear, like a little baby one. She like, oh no, I don't want to give up my little teddy bear. God got this big ass teddy. I'm sorry to say, get concerned if I said God, sorry, but he got a huge teddy bear. And if you give me this, when you let that go, boom. That's what I'm saying. You never know what's in store for you, but as long as you holding on to baby Teddy, that's all you got.
Right, but realistically, how does that work in real life?
What do you mean realistically?
Because
the
the choices ain't being made in real time. People are still being in with the small teddy bear, the teddy bear. They
are, and that's because they're first of all, they're probably scared to be alone. They scared to see if it is somebody else out there. I feel like people always think the worst. Like, we always think, what if this business gonna fail? That's probably like the first thing you think before you think positive. I think people always think, what if this fail? What if this don't work? What if I don't succeed? But what if it do work though? Why are we not saying that first?
I think it's human nature. I would prefer to say, it's going to be on the up and up. It's going to be all good. But I think human nature leads with fear, and that's
but it needs
upsetting.
To be faith over fear. Because I watch people have crazy faith.
Absolutely.
The person that I'm sitting next to.
Who?
I watched her.
Renee?
What the guy said, he only said mustard seed. I watched her plant a big humongous seed. I watched this young woman right here. I'll be like, yo, the stuff that she just, oh yeah, girl, I quit my job. I'll be like, okay. What you want? Oh, what's yeah, I just, like, no, I'm not doing it. And I'm just like, girl, what you gonna do next? You got your bills, you got your kids, you got the week, you got the week, you got the week. And it all worked out. So I think if we, as people, like, we can't keep using it as an excuse and then we always be mad at the outcome. At some point,
That's
we
true.
Gotta make a change. Michael Jackson said,
that's what Mike said. Yes, make that change.
Make that change.
Yeah.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
Make that change. So the more and more we think, like, well, what if this don't work? What if that next man be a jackass just like him? I might as well just stay with him. But what if that next man be everything and more?
Yeah.
And then you miss out on that opportunity because you stayed with him.
I feel you on that though, because fear is crippling.
It is.
Fear is crippling, but I also understand not making choices because you don't want to affect your world.
Who?
Your world, everybody in it, your orbit.
We gotta stop doing that too. We really gotta stop doing that, because everybody in it, the people that we worried about, we don't want to affect them. They over there living their best life and doing what they doing for them. So we need to be doing the same thing. Like, just do it. Then we sit back and watch people like, damn, this person is like doing so great. Like, I think everybody is fearful, but you still gotta go. Like, you gotta push through it. Like, you really do gotta push through it, and just, it's either gonna work or it's not gonna work. But you'll never know until you do it.
I jump straight out the plane.
Like,
straight
do
out.
it.
No
Whether
parachute,
it's like
nothing.
And not even just being stuck at a job. I mean, in a relationship. You could be stuck, feel like you stuck in a job. You there because of comfort.
Or
it's flexible.
Or necessity.
It's the money, but you absolutely hate it, but you appreciate the benefits. But guess what? You probably could find something that's got way better benefits, way more money. The flexible schedule could be the same, better, but we'll never know until we try. I know we mentioned friendship. Some people feel like because I've known this person for years, I feel obligated to stay in a friendship or to have a certain, type of relationship or whatever with this person because we've known each other for years. But what if this friendship is no longer working? What if you outgrew this person or they outgrew you, or y'all just made a choice to go down different paths? Like, it happens. Yeah. It is, I mean, it hurt, I'm sure, but it is what it is.
I mean, I could definitely step off. Because I'm a firm believer in everybody can't go. I'm very firm in that, and I've learned lessons from that. But then also, it's a season for everyone. But everybody don't need to be close to you either. They could be out there in the wilderness, baby. They ain't got to be on your tree. They ain't got to be on my branches.
And not even that.
For
sometimes
real.
You may be meant to be in a season alone. Because you trying to figure out you try to figure out what it is God wants you to do. Everybody don't have a relationship with God, unfortunately. But, for those that do, sometimes God needs to get you alone so he can knock some sense into you and tell you, yo, I need you to be doing this. You're not listening. You're distracted. You're not focused. I gotta break everybody away. And I think, I believe that they meant to be, when God gets you together, they're going to be right there. Because it's not personal. Or even if, you just doing a self-eval on yourself. Like, you want to, yo, I'm trying to do things different. I'm trying to level up. Like, you got to let go. I believe in blocking your own blessings. Even if it's a relationship. You keep staying in that relationship, you probably can't level up and get to that business you might want. Because he might be a downfall. Or she might be a downfall. I believe in that too.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. What y'all think about being stuck? Any of y'all stuck like Chuck? Huh? Anybody living like that?
And not just, it don't just got to be a relationship. Like we said, a job, a friendship, a location. Shoot, some people want to really relocate, but they scared, feel stuck, feel like, oh, well, if I relocate, my family and friends going to be sad. FaceTime me.
Yeah. I think it's easier said than done, though, but I absolutely get it.
But I feel like, just think about it. Even when, you home, 9 out of 10 people, we working, you might got kids, or you might try to, start a business. You might be mad. You might have so much going on in your life. You're not really seeing everybody like that anyway. You got to make arrangements and set dates to get together. So if I decide to move DC or wherever I'm ready to go, I just threw DC out there. That don't mean that we still can't set a date to see each other. You know what I mean? What's really going to change? We still can talk. We still can FaceTime. I think that can be a downfall, worrying about how it's going to affect other people. The more you worrying about other people, that's going to hold you back.
Yeah.
So,
we shall see. We shall see how realistic what we're saying is applied to people's lives. And maybe, maybe people will make a different choice for themselves. Maybe they will say, I'm going to take faith over fear.
I think
I'm going to choose me. I'm big on I'm going to choose me.
For real. Because, you only get one life to live. And time waits for no man. It's what? May. Yeah, I know it's about to be April, but that's almost over in my eyes.
This gonna air in April anyway.
Like 2024 is like over at this point. We almost at the half. We almost at what? The end of the second quarter. Like time go by so fast. So we can't worry about. I don't know. Like yeah, it's hard because we human, so we got feelings. But listen, we gotta put us first because other than that, we gonna be miserable while everybody else around us be living their best life. And then a couple years now, you sitting there like, dang, only if I woulda,
coulda, shoulda.
Now you still sitting there stuck.
All right, well, y'all stuck in that, baby. Cause I think that
we're not.
I think that a lot of aspects of people's lives make them question moving forward, whatever kind of way that looks. But you got anything else to say? Look at her face. You got anything else to say?
Find your peace.
Protect your peace.
Whatever that may be. Peace be still.
Uh-oh.
So if you around it and it's not still, it's not your peace. I'm just saying.
Peace be still. Look at that.
It ain't still.
All right, well, thank y'all for coming out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys later.